Every month, there's a bunch of game jams taking place online that are perfect opportunities to gain more skills, have some fun, and maybe even win some prizes. Here's 4 very special game jams happening in April 2025 that I want to share with you, including one with big cash prizes that we'll talk about at the end of this video. Let's start this off with the Mystery Game Jam 2025, a 1-month-long event where you create a game that is specific to the mystery genre. These types of games are mostly story-driven and filled with puzzles. Good examples of mystery games are L.A. Noire, Disco Elysium, and even games like The Witness. According to their itch page, the mystery genre is very popular on the other forms of entertainment, like YouTube, with so many true crime channels, but there are not a lot of video games for this category, so this could be your chance to stand out. The theme will be announced 24 hours before the jam starts. This is very cool. It gives you time to think clearly about your idea before development. It's the first time I see a game jam doing this, and I like it. Besides the usual voting criteria that we see in almost every game jams, this one has very specific criteria based on the mystery genre, such as the logical consistency, where things in the game have to make sense. Puzzle fairness. This is to make sure you don't bang your head on the wall trying to solve the puzzles in the game, or just skim through it easily. Emotional depth is about context of the game. Is there a meaningful reason to solve the puzzles? The last unusual criteria is the satisfying answers. Is the ending satisfying, or you still feel clueless about what happened? For the complete list, go on their itch.io page available in the description. This game jam also includes a few prizes, like being featured on their website and having a special role on their Discord server. Also, it's the game jam host's birthday on April 4th, so let's wish him a happy birthday in the comments down below. Up next, we have the Pizza Jam, where the winner of the game jam wins a pizza wherever he is in the world. But be careful, do not make your game about pizza, otherwise you'll be disqualified. The game jam runs from April 4th to April 13th, and the theme will be announced when the game jam starts. This game jam is all about having fun and just creating a theme-specific game. There doesn't seem to be any strict rules. You can pretty much submit whatever you want. If you like pizza, join this game jam. Let's continue our list of game jams happening in April with the 5th edition of the Dungeon Crawler Jam 2025. This jam is taking place from April 11th to April 20th and requires you to make a dungeon crawler game. You know those retro-style games where you try to survive walking in some sort of maze? They made a very good video going in depth about what a dungeon crawler is and what a game needs to have to be inside this category. It's available on their itch.io page, which I'll have a link in the description. There will be 4 themes to choose from, and you have to incorporate at least one of them in your game, otherwise your game will be disqualified. This game jam has a lot of rules because they want to make sure that the game you create is a real dungeon crawler. Make sure you look at the list in detail before planning your game. There's only one voting criteria, which is overall fun and playability. Okay, last but not least, we have the indiegamedev.js Jam 2025. This is by far the most popular game jam for April, with 3,000 participants as of recording this video. It starts on April 13th and ends 13 days later on April 26th. This game jam is about making a game that plays on a browser. There will be a theme announced when the jam starts, and the game you create will be voted based on innovation, theme, gameplay, graphics, and audio. You can use whichever engine you want to create your game as long as your game is playable on a browser. There are challenges that you can participate in to try to win some prizes, like the Build It with Phaser challenge. If you make your game with Phaser, you could win one of the $250 cash prizes or a Vampire Survivors bundle. There are also a whole bunch of prizes to win, which is pretty cool, but don't forget that the main goal here is to get better at game development and have some fun. Let me know in the comments which game jam you plan on joining in April. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you at the next game jam. See ya!